Principles of machine design. Machine design is something related to creation of new and better machines and improving the existing machines. A new or better machine is one which is more economical in overall cost of production and operation. The process of design is a long one and time consuming process. So it starts from the study of existing ideas. We can create a new idea. Then the idea is then studied keeping in mind the commercial success and given shape and form, the form of drawings. In preparing the drawings, care must be taken to for the availability of resources in money, men, material, etc. So in designing a machine component, it is necessary to have a good knowledge of many subjects like mathematics, engineering, mechanics, strength of materials, theory of machines, workshop processes, engineering drawing, etc. Now, machine design can be classified three types: adaptive design, development design, and new design. Adaptive design means normally the designer's work is concerned with the adaptation of existing design. This type of design needs no special knowledge or skill and can be attempted by designing or ordinary technical training. The designer makes only minor alterations or modifications in the existing design. Next, development design means this type of design needs considerable scientific training and design ability to modify the existing design and in order to make new design by adopting new material or different methods of manufacture, etc. In this case, though the designer starts from the existing design, the final product may be very different from the original product. Then new design means this type of design needs a lot of research, technical ability, creative thinking, etc. Only those designers who have personal qualities of sufficiently high order can take up the work of a new design. Now, there are some general considerations in a machine design. First is the type of load and stresses to be stresses caused by the load. The load on the machine component may act in several ways due to which the internal stresses are set up. So this has to be taken care of. The second aspect is the motion of parts and kinematics of the machine. For successful operation of any machine, it depends on largely upon simple arrangement of the parts which will give the motion required. So different types of motions are rectilinear motion, curvilinear motion, constant velocity motion, constant and variable acceleration motion, etc. The next consideration is selection of materials. For designer, you should have a thorough knowledge of properties of materials and their behavior under working conditions. Then the other one is form and size of the parts. The form and size are based on judgment. The smallest practicable cross-section may be used, but it may be checked that the stresses induced in the design cross-section are reasonably safe. Then we have to consider frictional resistance and lubrication. There is always some power loss due to frictional resistance, and it should be noted that the friction of starting is higher than the friction of running, that is called running friction. So it is essential that careful attention must be given to the matter of lubrication of all surfaces which move in contact with others, where they may be rotating, sliding, or rolling. Next one is the convenience and economical features. In designing, the operating features of machine should be carefully studied. Starting, controlling, and stopping levers should be located on the basis of convenient handling. Next one is use of standard parts. The use of standard parts is related to cost because the cost of standard or stock parts is only a fraction of the cost of similar parts. Next one is safety of operation. Some machines are dangerous to operate, especially those which are speeding up to ensure production at the maximum rate. Therefore, any moving parts of the machine which is within the zone of worker is considered an accident hazard and it may cause an injury. It is necessary for a designer should always provide safety devices for the safety of the operator. Then, workshop facilities. The design engineer should be familiar with the limitations of his employer's workshop in order to avoid the necessity of having work done in some other workshop. It is sometimes necessary to plan and supervise the workshop operation and to draft methods for casting, handling machines, and machining of special parts, etc. Then the number of machines to be manufactured. The number of articles or machines to be manufactured affects the design in a number of ways. Engineering or shop costs, which are called fixed charges or overhead expenses, are distributed over the number of articles to be manufactured. We will see the general procedure for machine design. Recognition of need. First of all, we have to make a complete statement of the problem indicating the need, aim, or purpose for which the machine is designed. Next one is synthesis of mechanisms. We have to select possible mechanism or group of mechanisms which will give a desired motion. Then analysis of forces. We have to find forces acting on each member of the machine and energy transmitted by each member. Next one is material selection. The material selected should be best suited for each member of the machine. Next step is the design of elements, that is sizes and stresses. We have to find the size of each member of the machine by considering the force acting on the member and permissible stresses for the material used. Then modification. Then that is, we have to modify the size of the member to agree with the past experience and judgment to facilitate the manufacture. The modification is also necessary for consideration of manufacturing to reduce overall cost. Next is detailed drawing. We have to draw the detailed drawing of each component and the assembly of the machine with complete specification for manufacturing process suggested. Final step is the production. The component as per drawing is manufactured in the workshop.